Welcome everybody to Awaken Intuitives Tarot. Natalie here. This is going to be a general timeless reading. Take what resonates. Leave whatever may not resonate for somebody else who might need to use the message. As usual, use your discernment. And we are using the Starchild Tarot. And I always ask and connect to Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only. So be it, so it is. What can we receive for those who have found this reading? Need to hear the message. Possible guidance, confirmation in their lives, what they may be going through in the moment of finding this reading. Whoa. Okay. Strong, powerful. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could feel it shuffling the cards. So the first card is the Nine of Crystals, which is Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay. I just seen 111 on the clock, 111. That may be significant to some of you. That's about alignment in a new beginning. So this Nine of Pentacles is harvest time. So you have planted your seeds, you've tended to your garden. The things you started a while back or just have really tended to, worked on, grown, made progress in, things have processed. Now it is time to harvest the fruits of your labor. This is comfort, stability, satisfaction, success. This is reaching that abundant, prosperous achievement. Really kind of like basking in the moment of all the fruits of your labor. You're starting to see the harvest. Then you have the King of Crystals, the King of Pentacles. This is balance, harmony, stability, and abundance and prosperity. So Earth energy, it's about material, tangible things. It could be financial. This could be about a job, a career for some of you. Maybe even some kind of inheritance for some of you. It could be from lineage, family, generations, your roots. This King of Pentacles can be masculine. It doesn't have to be, but this could be like the masculine side of yourself where you take action, where you can find stability, grounding, leadership. This is stability, success, abundance. It can be about lineage. This is absolute security in material, in your 3D. You have reached this harvest. You're going to, if you haven't yet, okay? And then you have transformation. This is a major arcana, so holding a lot of energy. This is the Death card, okay? This is huge. Now, 13 could be significant. Seen 303 on the clock. Now, 13 is a 4. Fourth house in astrology is Cancer, water. It's about home, family, stability, structure. This can be, it doesn't have to be paternal, maternal. It can be literally ancestral, okay, and connected to lifetimes. Now, the fourth house of stability, home. This could be purchasing a home for some of you, or just some kind of stability that you've really been working hard towards. And transformation, this Death is ruled by Scorpio, water again. So water is about feelings, emotions, healing, and the internal. You've tended to your garden. You have watered your seeds, okay? And now everything's like sprouting and blooming. And the Death card, it is about a death, rebirth, cycles, changes, transformations, endings for new beginnings. Look at the light. You have like went through this maze. Oh my gosh, this is powerful. This maze, you have walked through these pillars to find the light, to harness the light, harness the abundance, harness that prosperity. You are stepping into that harvest time. Okay, this is huge. Flipping things, like changing things around. This is a whole new cycle, a whole new thing for you in the material. So manifesting, right? Manifesting. Now, you've been really putting in that focus, determination, perseverance, staying grounded, staying rooted, really putting in a lot of your work, your focus, your attention into your seeds, what your goals are, okay? Now we're going to pull from the Queen of the Sun Oracle. Sun, solar energy, solar plexus, like this light here. That's what that reminds me of. The light that keeps coming out, right? Reaching towards the light. Solar plexus, solar energy, the centeredness, self-esteem, self-confidence, joy, satisfaction, alignment, self-worth, your self-worth. You have found, or you're going to find, your self-worth. Okay, in a very balanced, grounding, stable way. All right, Queen of the Sun Oracle. What is that? What does this have to say about their message? You have joy. Are you kidding me? It is a card number 17. The 17th major arcana in the tarot is the star card. The sun is our star. This is all about healing. And I do feel it is generational, ancestral, the lineage, and like your connection to manifesting abundance in the material plane. Now, 17 star energy is Aquarius. We are in the Aquarius age now, I believe. And this is about hopes, wishes, the stars, community, innovations, right? And the 17 is an 8. So 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Are you kidding me? Death, rebirth, changes, cycles, transformations, endings, and new beginnings, rebirth, rising from the ashes to be reborn. Now, sun, joy. It is Hathor. So some of you may be connected to ancient Egypt. You don't have to be. Hathor, you may want to look into. This is incredible. Fertility, abundance, the birth of life, the mother. You have this solar masculine energy, and now you have this divine feminine. Bringing these two together. We did mention maternal, paternal. So it could just be this masculine and feminine of life, okay? Harnessing the light. Look how incredible. Wow. That was the wind. It's going to knock you off your feet. It just blew a chair on my porch. It's going to knock you off your feet in a very, very good way. You're going to experience joy in a way that you haven't really before. This internal joy, okay? This is all up to you. Everybody has free will. This is your choice, your decision to accept this or not, okay? Let's read this out of the guidebook. This is really huge. All right, starting on page 48, ending on 49, could be significant to some of you. So find ways to focus on experiencing your own joy and happiness. Stop handing over the condition of your happiness to others. Celebrate your wins, big and small. When you are feeling chaotic, ungrounded, or unhappy, call upon Hathor. Her steadying influence of contentment is energy that is always welcome. I can find joy in peace and contentment. Hathor is the Egyptian goddess of happiness, contentment, and joy. The temples of Hathor, look at that. Look at that. Ancient Egypt. Beautiful. The temples of Hathor were joyful places full of songs, color, and beauty. They were even small temples placed in her honor outside other major deities' temples so that people could be in a happy and contented mood before entering to worship. The Egyptians clearly believed that having a positive or relaxed state of mind assisted in having a positive spiritual connection. Hathor is quite an easy deity to identify among the many that are presented. She is often pictured as a beautiful woman with ears of a cow or wearing cow horns with the sun itself balanced between them, or in later depictions with the entire head of a cow wearing a sun disk. The cow's symbology is a hint at her area of influence. Think of an animal, its soft eyes, its contented demeanor, its role in fertility and maternal nourishment, and you'll get the idea. Hathor was considered a mother and sky goddess in her earliest forms and was said to be the mother of the human pharaoh on earth, with Ra or Horus being the father figure. King of Pentacles, right there. At the same time, her influence extended to all things that give joy, music, dancing, sex, even a little partying and drunkenness. Her title as the Great Menat referred to the necklace women wore that represented a full womb. It was worn by both women and men, signifying continued fertility and virility. Menats also double as musical instruments and were used to invoke and draw Hathor in ritual and dance by her priestesses. Companion stone or metal is aventurine, so you might want to work with some aventurine. I am wearing my aventurine, you guys. I've had this piece forever. I would highly recommend aventurine, okay? There's different colors, maybe yellow aventurine, honestly. That would be awesome. Check into that, okay? All right, so that was a reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always reach out to me. My email's in the description. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow. Hit that notification bell if you're on my YouTube channel. You can throw an emoji in the comments below if you want to as well. Thank you again, and abundant love and light, so be it, so it is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.